Oh my sweet Jesus. Oh my God, I'm in like physical pain right now. Like legit physical pain. Because what happened, well, it's kind of a long story, but not really a fun story or even an interesting story. So I'll just kind of briefly go over what happened. Well, basically, Lucy was a good dog. She was a great dog. The only time she'd pee and poop in the house is if it was, a real emergency. She did not pee and poop in the house. Where Mr. Boots, he's a son of a bitch. He will pee and poop on anything. If I will say he so far he hasn't pooped on the bed. He did the first day we got here. I had him up on the bed and he was kind of like poking around. He's like, oh, and he poops on the bed. But as far as I know, he doesn't pee and poop on the bed, which I'm very thankful for. Believe me. Because dude, there's nothing worse. I don't know I don't know how your cats are, but like you get in the bed and all of a sudden you're laying there and you're like, is that damp? And you reach back and you feel wet and you put it to your nose and you smell piss and you're like, motherfucker. No, to be fair, Lucy did wet the bed, but that was during her last couple days when she was completely out of it. She was sleeping and she peed. I'm laying here, she's laying next to me. All of a sudden, I feel wet and I look down and there's a puddle, and I'm like, oh man. I'm like, Lou. But she was out of it. So you can't fault her for that, Sucks, you get old and it is what it is. But anyways, he decided he gonna chew everything up. All fucking the bathroom floor. He's not even in the bathroom, and the floor is fucked up. Not as bad as the kitchen, not as bad as the living room, not as bad as the bedroom. Excuse me. But he will chew up everything. Like honest to God, I pick the stuff up and it's like he just finds stuff. I think he has like a stash under the bed where it's like, oh, he cleaned up, let me go under the bed and get a toilet paper tube with some toilet paper on it that I've been saving, for 17 months. And I'll just chew it up right there in the middle of the clean spot on the floor. Well, the bathroom, kitchen, and bedroom are all linoleum, so I can mop fairly easily, with the exception of my back, which means I can't do it. I can't mop as much as I'd like to, like as well as I'd like to. And because of the situation, I can only do so much, so there are times I don't even get all the kitchen done. Okay. Which means I don't even touch the living room for days on end. Because you gotta understand, when I mop my back and my leg and shit, I have to rest for like a day or two. I mean, I literally have to rest every time I mop. Which means by the time I do that, he has then dirtied up the kitchen again. So if I mop, let's say every 3 days, let's say I did kitchen, living room, bathroom every 3 days, I can't even do that because, like I said, he'll mess it up again. Well, anyways, so probably, no shit. The old woman had these flip flops years ago that she had bought, and I confiscated them. She basically gave them to me. I was like, I need some flip flops. She said, oh, you can have mine. She bought these flip flops at Walmart, and she said, I'll just go get myself another pair. And I was like, oh, and it sort of became mine. I don't know if she didn't like them or whatever, but they were good. They were good quality. Let's put it this way: for the price she paid, I got over a decade out of them. I used them like every day. And they were going strong. They were going strong until this little bastard showed up, until Lucy died, and the little bastard showed up, and he decided he's going to chew them up. So then I went hunting online for flip-flops, and the ones I found, they were good, but they have this rubber sole on the bottom of the motherfuckers. And as a result, it started leaving scuff marks on the linoleum. Not only that, but the stairs, like if you look down, I don't know if you can see it looking up, but if you're at the top of the stairs and look down, you can literally see where my feet hit each of the stairs. There's literally these round size, well actually they're size 15 because they're I got bigger size flip flops. So you see these flip flop outlines of my feet. Well, the same thing happened on the carpet, except the only difference is instead of it just being a little scuff that you can quickly mop over, maybe scrub a little bit and it comes up, this actually got ingrained into the actual carpet, because the carpet needs to come up, but that's neither here nor there. And it kind of got welded in there, and I mean welded deep, like shit. Okay, and well, I don't have a wet vac, like a cleaner. I don't have any cleaner. You say go out and buy some cleaner, dude. I did. I got a can of 409. It does nothing to this stuff. Nothing. I had to get the little scrubber. Like, it literally needs to be scrubbed out. And trying to get on my hands and knees to do it with my back and shit and my legs and just... Well, I decided today. I don't know what possessed me to do it. Well, other than the fact you're coming soon. And it's... You gotta understand, I'm not cleaning necessarily for you, per se. I mean, I am on some level because, I'm inviting people into my home. Not willingly. Nothing personal. I don't invite anybody to the house. It's just, no. So I have to kind of... What's the word? I have to kind of make it presentable, at least. Not in the sense of... Like, the table's not going to be cleared off. The table's going to have shit all over it. There's going to be boxes and stuff. Like, I'm not going to the nth degree. I'm not going to dust and shit like that. But, the dog pees on the floor. I want to mop it up before you get here. That's just how it is. I want to clean the toilet. Basic shit that needs to be done on a regular basis. Now, I've been looking at this stain on the fucking floor because there's 3 or 4 different spots where there's stains, where these flip-flops have made this ingrained rubbery shit on the floor. And like I said, I don't have any way to really clean it. I don't have an actual cleaner. I do have a mini vac, which is one of those little handheld ones. It holds a little bit of liquid, a little soap and water, but it's basically for spots. It's basically a dog removal, like, oh, the dog peed, and you spray it and it sucks it up. It's not meant for the entire floor. This needs an entire fucking cleaning. So, trying to do this in like little sections, because what happens, the charge is absolute ass. So you have this little thing in the back where you fill it up with the liquid, the water and the soap, and basically you spray it all out. You kind of quickly, not quickly, but you like press it in and you kind of just pull back and it sucks it up into the front part. Well, what happened is that it basically has a charge to do it one time. I don't know why. It's Abyssal and the charge is bullshit. Whatever. So, for me to do 5 or 6 different spots means I have to do 5 or 6 different times. I'll go out, charge it, essentially 5 or 6 different days. And it's one of those things I don't really want to do, but I have to do, and I should have done it a long time ago. And I'm kind of using your visit as an excuse to like, oh, I really probably should do this now. Finally, after, 2 years. So again, it's not that I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it as in, I've been meaning to do it. Because I hate the way it looks. For me, like, I see it every day, and it's like, oh my god. But the thought of getting that little vac, squatting down and like raping my knees, and spray, and it's just... Well, today I got the novel idea. You know what? Because it's been charging. I've had it plugged in probably 2 years. It's been out in the kitchen for 2 years. And I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do it. So I put a little lavender pine salt in there with a couple drops of Dawn dish soap and put some hot water in the thing. And you put the little cap on, you stick it in the back. And then I proceeded to come in and do the spot. Now, to be fair, it is much better. It needs to be done again. That spot needs to be done again. The problem is next to it is another spot. So when you look at it, it just looks like a big fucking mess. It's just nasty shit. And it's like... So I'm going to have to do that one spot twice. I did it once. I have to do it again. The spot next to it I'll probably have to do again. And then everything else I'll probably have to do once or two, you know. Because what you can do is if the spot is small enough, you can run half the liquid first, scrub, suck it up, spray some more, and then do it again. So I can do that. But that first spot was super huge. I mean, it was a big fucking spot. Like, just big fucking spot. And, I mean, I'm looking at it now. I see... it's much better than it was. Much fucking better than it was. It's still fucked up, and it's still gross, and it's still nasty, and like I said, the carpet does need to come up. The problem with the carpet coming up, there's no way I can move all this stuff out. Like, there's no way I can... I'd have to clear the bedroom. There's no way I can do it, which means I'd have to have the cousins come in, box everything up, move it out into the living room, and right now... I am not prepared to have company. Which means I'd have to clean the house. I'm talking like floors and... Oh, he pooped over there. You know, I'd have to keep all that in check. And just do some basic, you know, maintenance and shit. Like dishes and whatnot. Try to keep it up to par. Maybe clear out the counters a little bit. Wipe down... So that's basically all I'm going to do for you. Okay, when you get here... This fucking cough, dude. I mean, I essentially have to wipe down the counters, wipe down the stove. I'm gonna do that type of stuff. Like I said, I'm not going all out for you. The only thing I'm going all out for is the stain on the floor, or stains, I should say, on the floor. These little rubber stains from the flip flops, because one, I got tired of it. Two, I've been meaning to do it. It's physically a lot of work. I mean, it's a lot of work if you're healthy, okay? And I'm not healthy. I'm just, I'm not. So, like, I'm done for the day. I'm done for the fucking day. It's just that simple. Like, my shit is so fucked up. I actually had to take the gripper, the little gopher gripper, go in there and take the wad of hair out of the fucking tub. I had a wad of hair in the fucking tub. And what happened was, it got filtered around the drain, so I just took my toe and kind of pulled it over. So I had this big wad of hair sitting in a corner. Then another big wad of hair started to build up. And I said, fuck it, and I moved that over. So I had, honest to God, I had probably like 3 big wads of hair in the fucking tub. It's just so stupid. And I was like, goddamn, because it's one of those things, like, I gotta deal with that. And I get in the shower, I do what I gotta do, I go get dressed, and I forget about it. And I go back and take another shower, and I'm like, God damn, I gotta take care of that. Next thing you know, like, 6 months goes by, and it's like, holy shit. Today I finally did it. I went in there, I gripped up all the hair, and threw it in the trash, and I was like, it was like a goddamn moral victory for me, just to take hair out of the fucking tub. Because this was back, like, when I had long hair, like, super long hair. So, not only was it just a wad of hair, but it was a wad of, like, super long hair, and it was like, holy shit. So, that's done. I did that. The dog chewed up some toilet paper on the floor, and of course the floor got a little wet from the fucking tub, or not tub, but the walk-in shower. And then the toilet paper decided it was going to get wet and dry and then meld to the fucking floor. So now I gotta pry off that shit, I gotta wet it, and then it's fucking bullshit. Whatever. I will clean the toilet, I'll round the toilet, the seat, the whole nine. I want to say that I keep a relatively good toilet, believe it or not. Believe it or not. Like, it's usually clean. Now, you catch me, because you gotta understand, I don't always have cleaner. So if you catch me in between, like, I haven't gone to the dollar store, it might be, like, really fucking nasty. Like, really nasty. Like holy shit, it needs to be scrubbed type nasty. So you might catch, like, if I die today, the toilet is okay. But that is one thing I do keep up with for the most part. But I do kind of let it go to like the nth degree, and then I clean it, and then it's good for a month or so. Well, like right now, if you looked at it right now, it's you know, it's not super clean, but it's not super dirty either. It's a toilet, you know what I mean? But because it's like the fucking dog wants to chew everything up on every freaking floor. Which, okay, fine. You know, I can't keep after him like I probably should. But that still gives no excuse for me to be dirtying the counters, because it's like the counters are on my level and I dirty them, and everything on the floor is his level and he dirties all that. So if you saw the counters and like my desk and just shit like that, there's no excuse. I have no excuse. The dog is a dog. He's going to chew shit up. It's just how it works. You know. So realistically, all the counters should be clean. All the basic stuff should be done. And the floor should just be nasty. I could almost deal with that. But now you got the nasty floors, multiple floors, as it chewed up and just shit everywhere. Sometimes literal. Because he likes to poop and waddle. So he'll poop, he'll waddle, he'll poop, he'll waddle. And you see, honestly, God, there was a trail of tears literally going from the bedroom all the way to the back door. He literally pooped in a trail. And I was like, are you kidding me with this shit? Literally with this shit. Anyways. So yeah, I'm not going ham on you. Okay, that's all I'm saying on that. I'm just not going to deal with that. So you're like, I don't want you to clean nothing. No, there's a difference between cleaning and like, if you saw the place right now, you'd probably call Health and Human Services, and they'd probably take my dog away. Okay, that's how fucked up it is right now. And I'm not gonna lie, it is fucked up. It is absolutely fucked up. I sent you that picture. That's just one corner, dude. That's just one corner. Now imagine the other side. Imagine the other side of the bed. Imagine the living room. Imagine the kitchen. The kitchen. Well, it's. I mean, you know what it's like. You got kids and shit, so it's like there's different variables of clean. There's, the carpet is clean, but there's a lot of toys all over it. There's that. So you look at it and say, well, it's messy. Yes, it's messy, but the floor's clean. But then there's the floor isn't nasty. It needs to be like mopped and swept and shit. And then there's toys everywhere, or chewed up shit and plastic bottles and stuff that the dog just fucked with. There's that. So I need to at least do the underlining filth first. Like if you walked in and there's like a chewed up toy right there, or a chewed up bottle, I'm not gonna sit there and say, oh, gotta clean that. No. Now you walk in, there's poop and piss on the chair. Okay, okay, that needs to be dealt with. So I just want to make it abundantly clear. I'm not dusting. I'm not doing any of that bullshit. I might try to clean the TV screen. That might be because I've been meaning to. Basically, I'm using your visit, sir, as a excuse to do the things that I've been meaning to do. Like my game area, I got bottles everywhere. I got tea bottles. I got shit. I gotta clean it up. I gotta make it presentable. It is what it is, and I need to straighten up. Basically, I need to straighten up, and I need to at least make it look like. Basically, I mean, I need to make it look like something you can say, you know what, it's messy, but I don't need to call Health and Human Services, and have this fucker committed. Because, dude, if you saw it right now, you would weep and you would seek help. I mean, you would literally, there's a cry for help. You would seek some sort of Like, you would pay out of pocket is how bad it is. You would look at it and weep and say, holy shit, what can I do to help? That's how bad it is. That's how bad it is. And it's not necessarily that I'm a bad housekeeper. It's just, I can only do so much. And it's like, because you gotta understand, I have to, like, just going to the store, I can't do anything the next day. Like, I am completely, my legs are all cramped up and shit. I literally have to just sit and lay down for, like, the next day and a half, 2 days. So it's 3 days every time I shop. It's a day and a half every time I mop. And that doesn't include just basic maintenance of life of just waddling to and fro. Okay. You know, it's not good. It's just not good. So I don't know. I may have to hire a fucking housekeeper. I don't know. I don't know what the going rate is. I don't know who's willing to do it. I don't have a lot of money, but it's like I do need. Dude, I need an actual housekeeper. I mean, I need somebody to come in and just even once a month. I mean, realistically, somebody should come in like every 2 days. That's how bad it is. Because believe me, I have dwelt with this, and I've been trying to deal with it. It's like I realize that I have to do more than I should have to. In other words, it's like one step forward, 2 steps back. Well, I have to do, 2 steps forward and 1 step back, kind of a deal. So in other words, I have to do more than I'm physically able to do, just so that when I take the day off the next day, literally do nothing, and then me, the dog, and just life in general, dirty, I can then go back and say, oh, I can quickly clean that and then do some more. But it gets to the point where it's like, I'm barely keeping up with keeping up, It's like, I spend my entire time doing just the same couple things over and over and over that I just can't do anything else aside from that. Because I was going to, I swear to God, I was going to not clean up, but there was stuff I needed to do. I went into the bathroom, and by the time I got done with the bathroom, my back was like, you know what? Fuck you. So I had to come in and sit down for 4 hours and let the fucking muscles back there relax. Just going to the bathroom. Just using the fucking bathroom. Much less than try to mop a freaking floor. It's like, oh my God. I don't know, man. It's just, I gotta get a game plan, is what it is. I need a game plan, and I need to sit there and be like, you know what? This is how it is. And I gotta adhere to the game plan, because I have to not only put into play, a game plan of this is what needs to happen today, but then I have to factor in, okay, I need to rest tomorrow, and then I actually need to go, because my entire thing is this. I'll mop today in the kitchen. I'll take tomorrow off. The next day I'll go mop the living room. Well, the next day comes and it's like, do I really want to fuck with it? No. And then it gets so bad where it's like, I have to do it. There's just, no, I have to do this. I can no longer put it off. And that's where I find myself. I'm constantly in that position of, I have to do this now. There's no more. And then I end up, because it's such a daunting task, by the time I get done with it, then my back is fucked up, and I'm 3 days where I can't do it. And then it just repeats over and over and over again. It's like I can't get ahead, is what I'm trying to say. Like, no matter how much I do, I can't get ahead. And I don't know, man. Like, I gotta put dishes away. Like, I live from the drainer. What the fuck it is? That's the little plastic thing you put the dishes in. Drainer. Strainer is what you put the noodles in. I live out of that thing. I don't put my stuff away. I mean, a few things I put, like the roasters I put away because they're just big. crock pot I'll put away. But, my basic bowls and plates and shit, just take it out. Eh, eh. I live from the dryer. I don't fold clothes. First off, I can't even physically fold clothes. The Hobbit would get all pissed off. Yeah, fold his clothes. Dude, even back in the day, we lived from the dryer. We just put it in the dryer and there's your shirt. Go get it. But why not, It's not like now, obviously, if we had like Sunday best, yeah, we take that, fold that shit up. But, a t-shirt and shorts and socks and underwear, just leave it in the fucking dryer. Ain't hurting nobody, Gene would get pissed, but, whatever. It is what it is. But, so, I mean, even stuff like that, it's like, I don't even do basic stuff like that, so, and there's no way I could. I mean, I would literally have to pull up a chair. It would be an all-day process. And it's just, I don't have time to do that. I really don't. I mean, now, granted, I have time to do a whole bunch of other stuff, that isn't that. But between the stuff I have to do versus the stuff that, like, do I really need to do? First off, I have no closet space anymore because they took it all away because my closets were on the other side of the house. Don't even get me started, but whatever. But it's like, why do what I don't have to do, Is it bothering anybody that I live from the dryer? No. I mean, again, I've done that since I was, 5 years old. I've lived from the dryer since I was 5 years old. That's just how we did it at the house. And, I didn't change any different when I got older. That's just what I do. So, because then again, you gotta put it somewhere. You need dressers and closets, and it's like, it's a t-shirt. It's a fucking random t-shirt. Now, again, you got a button-up shirt, or you got, a suit coat or something. Yeah, you put that shit in a closet somewhere, but when's the last time I wore a suit coat, for fuck's sake? I think I was 15. And it was that Hunter Gray, or that Hunter Green one that I had. I look good in that. It was one of the few things that I actually enjoyed. Whatever. But, anyways, like I said, I'm not going all out for you, so I don't want you to get the impression that, oh, yeah, he's gonna, No. I'm just gonna try to dissipate the smell and make the, just try to make it semi-livable for a couple hours. And after that, I don't give a fuck. But, yeah, I got a lot of stuff I need to do. There's a shitload of stuff I need to do, though. Like, I got boxes. There's some stuff I need to box up. And I want to put it out front. And I got to do that. Now, I don't know how the hell I'm going to get it from the bedroom out to the area that I want to store it, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Hopefully, actually, it might not be that heavy. It might not be that heavy, so, because it's just a lot of like little knick-knacky things and stupid shit that I just want to put away. Whatever. So, yeah, I'm getting ready for your fucking arrival. I can't say that I'm excited because there's a lot of work ahead. Because you gotta understand what happened, and this happened the last couple times you were here. It's like, now, to be fair, the last couple times it wasn't this bad. It wasn't this bad at all. And, well, actually, I think last time we spent the time downstairs, didn't we? I don't even think did you even come up last time? I can't remember. Yeah, last time you were with Pastor, that's right, you were with Pastor Dan that time because you were all fucked up after the stroke or whatever. That's right, I don't even think you came up the stairs. So, yeah, the last time you were here, shit, that was, what, 3 years ago? Like, actually upstairs? 4 years ago, maybe? Yeah, this was like, I think I had just gotten Mr. Booth. I think you've seen him once, maybe twice. Yeah, I think that's how it was. So, shit, yeah, you haven't been here in a while. But it wasn't that bad back then. But things change, you know? Yeah, like I said, I got a shitload of stuff to do. And there's just stupid shit I gotta do. Like, I haven't had a sheet on this bed in about 3 years. I used to have the plastic sheet because you got dogs and they might pee on it. Well, I haven't even had that. And if you look at this mattress, like if I died today, I want to make it abundantly clear. The stains that are on this mattress are not like me necessarily. I mean, I'm sure there's some sweat stain, but the stains that you're going to see, you got to understand, they are from the dog. Because he'll take bottles, he'll chew them up, and there's that little bit of liquid at the bottom. Like a soda can has that little bit of liquid. Or one of the tea bottles have just that little bit of tea at the bottom. He chews it up and tips it over. So all the little stains on the bed is when he chewed up shit. So again, if I die, and you look at the bed, you're like, what the fuck? No, I mean, and I gotta get a new mattress too, by the way. Holy crap. This thing is like lopsided on one side, and it's like, holy fuck. I think it might be broken in the middle, I don't know. I'm gonna have to save up to get a new mattress, but maybe this summer I'll do it. I don't know, whatever. Trying to think, what else do I gotta do? Let's see, the bathroom. Actually, the bathroom's not too bad. I gotta do the sink. I gotta clear out the sink. The sink is mostly cleared off. I got some toilet paper tubes and one of those packages that the 20 roll came in, the plastic that I'm kind of using as like a garbage can. It's just like sitting in my sink. I basically have to throw that in the trash and take all the little tubes and throw that out. Maybe mop the floor and then do the toilet. So that's actually not that bad. The bathroom's not that bad. The kitchen, I would like to try to clear off the table a little bit. Because I've been meaning to get to it. It's just there's so much other shit to do. Of course, I got to mop and I got to clean up the dog messes, whatever. I say dog mess because he does it all the time, so it's like he's pooped out there already. I know he has. He has. And if he hasn't, he'll do it again tomorrow. So it's an ongoing situation. So I'll have to clean that up no matter what. So I got to mop. I'm gonna try to pick up as much shit off the floor as I can. I'm gonna clean off the washer dryer. I'm gonna clean off the stove. I'm gonna put the dishes away. Some of them, not all of them, but put some of the dishes away. I want to actually clean. I want to throw in the wash. I got a towel that's underneath the drainer, and I want to redo that, like wash it and like clean that whole area, and just like take everything off and actually clean the countertop underneath it and do all that stuff. And then my griddle, I'll have to do that area. That's not too bad. It's just a matter of putting the griddle away. I don't really have anywhere to put the griddle, so I just kind of leave it on a counter, and it just makes it look a little more cluttered because it's sitting on the counter, but whatever. Maybe I'll put it on the table. I don't know, whatever. But I gotta do the countertops. Dishes, obviously. I've been wanting to clean the fucking refrigerator. I haven't cleaned the refrigerator since I got that shit. And that was like 2012, maybe? 2011? Maybe 2013, maybe? Actually, I think it was 2013 when I got the refrigerator. And it's not even a new one, it's Jean's old refrigerator. Because mine kind of shit the bed. And Jean's like, oh, I'll get a new refrigerator. I'm like, cool. No, what'd she do? She got a new refrigerator for herself and gave me her old one. Oh, it's semi-brand new. I'm like, Jesus, Jean. Whatever. I don't know, it's just, after a while, getting hand-me-down stuff, which is kind of like, but, whatever. Anyways, can't complain. I will, but I shouldn't, but I will. Let's put it that way. But I do want to clean the refrigerator out. Like, I'm not cleaning up the refrigerator by the time you get here. I'm just gonna. So you open it up. That's on you. Don't look at the bottom. Just don't look at the little area down at the bottom, because shit falls and it just sits there. I may try to like just maybe take the mop and just kind of mop that bottom area, but I'm not cleaning the fridge. Fuck you. You're not getting that. You know, you're not worth cleaning the fridge for. I'm sorry, it is not. You're not gonna be here that long. Now, if you're here 2 or 3 days, maybe, but no. I will vacuum the living room floor after I do the little clean spots. Because you gotta understand, I need to do this for myself. I need for you. Believe me, it's again. I'm using you as the reason, the catalyst for why I'm doing it now, instead of putting it off. Because some of this shit I've been putting off for years. I put off a couple of these things for like 2-3 years, and it's time to do it. It's time to do it. Okay, and like I said, I'm using you as an excuse, basically. Your arrival to get shit going, which is good because I need motivation, because I don't have motivation. Especially when you realize that you're going to die alone. You're 42 and you're going to die alone anyway. So, does it really matter? Like, okay, I walked, dog pooped this morning. I walked over it, ignored it. It is what it is. Like, for example, if I die and you guys don't get to me in like 2 or 3 days, there's going to be dog poop everywhere. He's going to poop he's going to be stuck in here, so he's going to be pooping for 2 or 3 days. So, there's that. There's that. But again, he'll be stuck in here. And what's he going to do? He's going to poop in the kitchen, in the living room. There's no nice way to say that. So whoever finds me, not only are they going to find me corpse related, but they're going to find shit everywhere. In fact, I'll probably end up shitting my pants as I'm laying there. Whatever. Yeah, I pity whoever's going to find me, I'll tell you that much. I don't know. I think about things, like, for example, I made Kool-Aid the other day. I think it was orange. It was either orange or strawberry. Actually, it was strawberry because it was red. And there was just a little bit left in the bottom. Like, not even enough to have a sip with. But I was like, you know what? Fuck it. And what I did is, with my distiller, I made fresh water. Because I don't do tap water. I can't do tap water. It's gross, it's hard, and it's fucking nasty water. So I have to distill it. Basically, I have to boil it out, and I got the distiller and whatnot, whatever. And instead of dumping out that little bit of Kool-Aid that was in there, I said fuck it, and just poured fresh water into there, making it like super, super pink. Like just like, it was so diluted that, and I got thinking to myself, if I died right now, somebody would not realize what that is. They would look at that and say, he's actually drinking that? When the reason I did it was so that the water would chill and be cold, so that when I came out later, I could just add some sugar in a new packet of Kool-Aid, and it would be fresh, but it would be cool. Instead of, because I'd have to have the jug that it's in, I'd have to take the big jug that the water is in and put both of them in the fridge, and I was like, well, fuck that. Let me just put the water into the jug, that way that's done, and then whatever water's left I can use for rice or give to the dog, I could dole it out from that point. But again, I was thinking to myself, if somebody saw that, came in and was like, oh, let's check out the fridge, my dead corpse is laying around the floor, and they're like, oh, let's check out the fridge, see what he had in the fridge, in the freezer. And then everybody starts divvying up the food and stuff, and they're going to see that, and they're like, was he really drinking water that was that, just that water that was that diluted? The hell was that? The fuck was that? Did you hear that? Like, "Ooh." Was that the dog? I don't know what the fuck that was. It scared the shit out of me. Anyways, what was I talking about? So yeah, again, I think of stuff like that. Like people would come in, and they wouldn't understand why I did things the way I did, because everything I do has a purpose, and I want you to know that. Now it might be as simple as like, okay, for example, I go out there, and right next to where I sit in the kitchen by the sink, I have my pepper and my salt right there. Now, some people can say, well, why don't you put it away? I say, why? Because if I'm out there cooking, I'm cooking in the same spot every time. It's right there. Now, it looks like a cluttered fuck. It does. It looks like a cluttered mess, but you know what? It's there for a reason. Everything I have is for a reason. Now, to be fair, like if you went out there and there's a pizza box, it's there for a reason, but the reason may not be like all grandiose and shit. Like, oh, I put it there purposely for blah, blah, blah. No, it's just there because I haven't dealt with it. So, like, okay, for example, I'm looking over here at the love seat, and I've got a couple boxes there. I have a box there that's empty, and there's a box there for a reason, because I'm going to try to bundle up some shit that's around here, like on my desk and stuff, and try to clean off as much as I can, and put it in the box, and then go put it in the storage somewhere. But I haven't got to it yet, so the box has just been sitting there. So, again, I have a reason for everything that I do, and some of it's really profound. I mean, it really is, and then others just like, it's there because it's there. I mean, another example, there's this little half-round table that's out there. In fact, it was in that video you saw. One of the cousins put it there 10 years ago, and I just left it there. I have this bucket right out by the front door. Like when you, just as you come in, if you immediately look right, there's a shelf, there's a coat hanger and a shelf, and right down at the bottom is a bucket. And that bucket was full of meat, frozen meat, like packaged frozen meat, that one of the cousins brought over. Cindy, in fact. Because I guess they had butchered a cow and they had all this extra meat and shit, and they was like, oh, here, you want some? And I was like, shit, sure. I'll take some steaks and some ground beef. Fuck yeah. Well, she brought it over in this bucket, and she set the bucket there, and I just left the bucket there. Absolutely no reason. I've left it there, and it's been there for about 10 years now. 8 to 10 years. Well, she went to the dollar store, or not dollar store, but she went to the hardware store, and she bought these long lights, because I have a long light over my kitchen and 2 long lights over my my sink in the bathroom. And I was like, well, there's nowhere else to put them. I'll stick them in these buckets. So now I got 2 light bulbs, 2 long light bulbs sticking out of this bucket. So, like, if I die and you come in and you see the light bulbs in the bucket, know why. Know why. The bucket has been there for 10 years. I haven't done anything with it. And I stuck 2 light bulbs in it. But, like, you wouldn't know that. I mean, I think of these stupid things. It's like, it doesn't matter. Like, the entire universe is just going to continue to go on whether people understand why there's a bucket full of light bulbs. But to me, it's like, okay, there's a reason for that. And nobody's going to know that. No one's going to know that. You know? And on some level, it kind of pisses me off, too. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, I think about stupid shit like that. Anyways. What else is there? There's a bunch of stuff I gotta deal with. There's a bunch of shit that I gotta deal with. For somebody who has nothing to do, I seem to be running out of time. I mean, in more ways than one. I mean, I'm running out of time in general. I mean, every second that goes by is a miracle for me. Okay? It is. It's a miracle. I am 42 years old, and I'm obese, and I'm going to fucking die alone. Every second that ticks by is a goddamn miracle. My entire life has been a miracle, not necessarily in a good sense. Like the fact that I can walk at all, even now, is a miracle. Especially with the spina bifida. That alone is a miracle. Add in the obesity. Okay, that's a miracle too. The idea that I have spina bifida and I'm obese, and yet I can still walk, though not very far. That really is a miracle in and of itself. It is. And I'm not saying that jokingly. I mean, that is honestly a fucking miracle. Because there are kids with spina bifida who can't walk. Shit, there are kids with spina bifida who don't have legs. Okay. So, like I said, I'm a goddamn miracle. On multiple fucking levels. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just... Because part of me feels like I'm to blame. Like, oh, the house is a mess, you're to blame, you're lazy, you don't do anything. I feel like that, especially when you got Republicans and shit saying stuff like, oh, you're on this and that, and you're lazy, and, you know, you're a taker, all that kind of bullshit, that stigma of bullshit. That, oh, we need to make them feel guilty in their poverty. Which is bullshit. You know? Because we're all poverty-stricken on some level. Yeah, you might have money in the bank, but you're morally bankrupt. You're poverty-stricken as far as a just decent human being, you fuck. You know, it is what it is. But, like, I have all that stigma, and it's like, every time I try to do something, like I said, I got up to use the bathroom this morning. Okay, and by the time I got done wiping my buttocks, my back was out, and I'm like, I have to go sit down. I can't do anything. I can't pick this up, or I can't do this or do that like I had planned. And it's just... And then, because it's like every time I do something like that, I then have to sit down for an hour. Well, you sit down for an hour, next thing you know, you're like, do I really want to get up? I'm playing a game. Do I really want to stop playing a game? No. Okay, so let me continue to play the game. Next thing you know, 4 hours goes by, and it's like, I never did what I was supposed to do. And then it gets dark out, and you're like, do I really want to do it? I'll do it tomorrow when it's daylight and it's, a new beginning and happier times. And then next thing you know, tomorrow comes along, and it's like, it's just one of those things. It's not that I'm happy to be in my poverty. It's just you get caught in a trend is what happens. You get caught into this nasty fucking trend of just, does it fucking matter? Now that might be the depression talking. I don't know. Because I don't know, man. I think there's multiple levels of depression. Like, there was depression where I wanted to kill myself. I don't necessarily want to kill myself anymore, but it's like, I don't want to live either, if you get what I mean, but it's like, I don't want to be the one to do it. And I have no desire to, have someone else do it, so to speak. Some of these people want to commit suicide, they go and fuck with the cops and make the cops shoot. I'm like, I have no desire to even do something like that. I don't want to be shot. I mean, if motherfuckers shoot me in the head and be done with me, maybe. But I don't want to... I have no desire for that. So it's not that kind of depression anymore. But there is the... the reason I am obese is because it hurts to move. So what happens when you don't move? I could be sitting here eating truckloads of celery all day. You don't move, you gain weight. You gain weight, you feel bad. You feel bad, you get depressed. You get depressed, you get clinically depressed, you get fucked. And the next thing you know, it's like, okay, the only thing that's ever been good to me is the food. Food's been better to me than most women, I'll tell you that much. So it's like, okay. Then the next thing you know, what happens? You're in pain. You then put on some weight. Next thing you know, you're a fucking obese sloth piece of shit who can barely think. That's what happens. That's exactly what happens. And then once you get down that fucking road, it's like, there's no coming back. There's no coming back. Honestly, God, I could lose probably 100 pounds and still be fat. I'd still be fat if I lost 100 pounds. You understand that? I'm definitely over 100 pounds overweight, no doubt. Now, I don't ever want to be under 280, dude. I'll tell you right now. Like, some of these guys are like 280 and shit. Or not even that. Some of them like 180. I couldn't imagine being under 100 pounds. Like 180 pounds. Like these 160 dudes. Oh, dude. That's like twig in the wind. I feel like my entire bone structure would just break. Somebody give a random fart and I just tip over at 180. I could not deal with 180. I don't want to be that small. I mean, I don't want to be 400 pounds either, but I could not deal with that. I'm talking like 320, 350 of like solid muscle. You know what I mean? That linebacker kind of feel. I could not put up with being that petite. That's petite, dude. I'm sorry. You're under 180 pounds. You're petite. Now, it depends on the structure of the person, too, you know. But, I don't know, man. I could not deal with being that tiny. My life has got problems, but thank Christ, that's not one of them. I'd rather be fat and ugly than petite. A petite man is not something you want to be. Yet all the petite men are the one fucking all the hot women, so what the hell? What do I know, right? You know? Like, all these fucking women, that's nothing. Seriously, you know who you want to date? All these, you can't find a good man. You know why? Because you're going after fucking petite men who can fuck anybody. You need to go after the fat guy who's going to have to, put up with your bullshit because his options are very limited. You want a guy who can't get away. Get a fat guy because the fucker can't get away. You prop him up on his fucking couch, he ain't going anywhere. Give the fat bastard some Cheetos and a beer, he ain't going nowhere. He'll be loyal to your ass to the end of days. You get some little petite guy, guess what he's doing? Oh, he's going, going away with his buddies. No, he's fucking somebody next door. It's that simple. He might not look like much, the fat guy, but he'll be a lot more loyal than that other guy. But no, seriously, these little petite men, holy shit. I would honestly want to kill myself if I was a petite dude. I just... I don't know, man. Like, if I could fit into a medium-sized t-shirt, holy fucking shit. Adult male medium-sized t-shirt. Dude, I would rather fucking die. I would rather fucking just off my own ass than be a petite dude in a medium-sized t-shirt. Jesus God. Fucking toddlers aren't even that small. Holy shit, man. I don't know, man. It is what it is. That is so... So anyways, like I said, I'm gearing up for your little trip here, which I'm not looking for. You know what I'm saying? I hate when you come. I really fucking do. Because, and I said this to you the other day, it's like, when you come here, you give me hope, because it's like, oh, this is an extra day to go out to Burger King, and we leave the house, and you understand, I leave the house twice a month to go shopping, and that's it. There's no going out for movies, and going out to eat, and going out to have a life, and just going out to be. No, I go out to get groceries, and it's, I'm going to be honest with you, and fuck you Republicans, it is work. Trust me. Me going to the supermarket to get food, forget whose dime it's on, it's work, okay? It's physical fucking work to the point I am physically exhausted when I get home. To the point I can't move for 3 days straight. Okay? So to actually go and have an extra day of just going out, even if it's just the Burger King and maybe the store next door or some shit, or just, putzing around, going up to see the cemetery, just being and living, you give me hope when you come out, and I can do that kind of shit. And then you quickly take it away as you leave. You're waving, doo-doo, you honk the horn. I'm like, motherfucker. All of a sudden, then the depression sets in, because you're usually here most of the day. It's starting to get dark when you leave, and then I got a dirty ass kitchen. And it's just like this massive depression sets over me. Like, I don't know, man. And seriously, like that one, the last time you were here, when you ordered the pizza, and it had, you put that fucking ricotta cheese on that shit. Ricotta cheese. Man, it looks like a bag of ricotta cheese. I stepped on by a football team with cleats. Honestly, God, the only thing after you left that made me feel better was to take the rest of that pizza and put it on a plate and eat it. Like, you hadn't even driven out you weren't even down the road, and I had that pizza on a plate, sitting in a chair, watching TV, eating the fucking pizza. That's how pathetic it is. I don't know. Because, like I said, I hate when you come. I really do. Because I hate the way it feels. I hate it because it's like I said, you give me fucking hope and then you just rip it away like a bastard. Like a fucking bastard. Like a Camdenite redheaded stepchild bastard. You just come in and just stick a stick up my asshole and like, and drill it in there. Like, you fuck. And you just piss me off. Seriously, you fucking bastard, you. That bitch. That bitch. Fucking asshole. You do. You give me fucking hope and you just rip it away. It's like you're like some little fucking magician. You're like the Egyptian magician. You come in and, you know, beat your chest into the crowd. You're a bastard. Seriously. Because then you go home to back to your life, and you know, you go out to do this, and you do that, and you got the wife and the kids, and you're off doing stuff, and blah, 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 blah. I ain't got none of that shit, dude. The idea, you gotta understand, you are my highlight. You understand that? You are the highlight of my year. And I'm not saying that in a, oh, that's nice. No. It's not nice. You are the highlight of my fucking year. No, hear me how pathetic that is. Seriously. I mean, there's you and Dale T. You're right there with Dale T. Do you understand that? Of, like, things that keep me going on a regular basis. I don't know. I just wish there was people to do stuff with, you know? There's nobody here. I have no real friends. You know? Not like, hey, come on over kind of friends, you know? Ain't nobody around here. I wouldn't want anybody over here anyway. That's the thing. I mean, no offense, but I found myself hanging out with old ladies. Okay? I mean, no offense, but I was hanging out with Cindy and her friends. Okay. Now, I say old, they're like, you know, 50s and 60s, but I was like, holy Jesus. I'm sitting there, there's a bunch of menopausal women drinking wine and shit, and I'm sitting down there with the dog, and we're having a party. Just a random little get-together. No reason. No one's like any holiday or anything. It's just some random get-together. Just a bunch of old chicks eating and drinking. That's all it was. And I was like, this is not my life, motherfucker. No. You know? There's no friends that call over like, oh, it's WrestleMania weekend, let's order pizza and we'll all get together and watch the pay-per-view. There's none of that shit. There's nobody to like, oh, let's play Halo together. There's none of that shit. There's nothing. You understand? My day, this right here is the only social interaction that I have when I'm doing these clips for you. Okay, do you understand that? No, I don't think you do. Like, you have social, I mean, just the fact you could talk to one of your kids, it's like, that's social interaction. Your wife, that's social interaction. People at work, that's social interaction. People at the, at the university that you work for, you know, or whatever it is, whatever the fuck it is. Your little art degree major bullshit, whatever the fuck it is. Professor Dick Balls, whatever your fucking title is. You know, you got that shit. The closest thing to social interaction is having Roz call me a fucking liberal. And I don't know why he is so obsessed with answering my Facebook posts. He comments on my shit all the time. He doesn't comment on you. He doesn't comment on Dan, but he just fucking rails up and down on me. And I don't understand it. Pissing me off, too. It's to the point I call him a delusional fuck. I'm still laughing about that today. I was thinking about the fact that I called him a delusional fuck. That to me is just hysterically funny to me. I hope he didn't take it serious, and I think he probably did. But no, I mean, seriously, you got to be a delusional fuck if that's what you believe. You can sit there and say, "Oh, Trump had had bad round of luck," and "Oh, the Mueller report was this, that, and the other." You can believe all that Hannity bullshit, but to sit there and say, "Yeah, he should have extra time on his term. He should be given an extra 2 years on his term because of the fucking Mueller report." Are you fucking kidding me? Yet Obama, the black socialist who wanted to give us health care, you know, wrote a fucking executive order forcing people to buy health care. Oh, that's a constitutional crisis. Yet this fucker staying in office past his term limit. Oh, yeah, I think you should. You're a fucking delusional prick. I'm sorry. You're going to sit there and say constitutional crisis and then turn around and say that? I don't give a fuck who it is. Ain't no motherfucker deserve. No, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started with that shit. I don't want to turn this into a political hoopla, but fucking, that is delusional, dude. That is just straight fucking delusional. No, it has nothing to do with being liberal or oh, poor Trump got a bad rap. Okay, no. Because first off, if that's the case, you know who got a bad rap? Obama. Let's give him another 8 years because Republicans shit all over him. How about Bill Clinton? Bill Clinton should be given the last 3.5 years. He didn't technically do anything wrong. The whole witch hunt thing, there was a witch hunt for him. Now, yeah, granted, he did eventually lie under oath, which is why he got impeached. But the whole investigation was a witch hunt. It was. Oh, he had a blowjob in the fucking Oval Office. Yeah, really. Seriously, like JFK didn't have Marilyn Monroe bent over the fucking desk a time or two. Give me a break. They've been fucking on that desk for decades. Give me a break. Give me a break. Whatever. Oh, maybe Reagan should get a couple more years. Dig him up. Iran-Contra. Witch hunt. Give me a break. Oh, shit, maybe Bush. Shit. Bush. Iraq War. Oh, whatever reason. The investigation into that. Oh, we should give him another 2.5 years. Are you fucking kidding me? Well, like I said, I don't want to get into that. I just did, but whatever. Anyways, like I said, I got stuff to do. I got a lot of shit to do. Also, just as a side note, don't come on the 4th. I don't know when you said you were coming. Did you say... I can't remember. Did you say the beginning of June? Like in 2 weeks? Or are you talking end of June? Early July? I can't remember what you said. Whatever it is. Whatever that Tuesday is. Whatever the Tuesday is. The first Tuesday. Like 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, somewhere in there. Don't come on the Tuesday because I go shopping on that day. And it's gonna... Well, first off, I'm not gonna be home. So... And it would suck because it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna come on the same date you're going shopping. So yeah, you're gonna go shopping and you're gonna get Burger King, and then I'm gonna come take you to Burger King again. No, don't do that. Now I'm a 400-pound piece of shit, so I would appreciate it if you came the day before we go to Burger King, and then I go shopping the next day and I go to Burger King twice in 2 fucking days. Would be really, really great for a fat guy who fucking only thinks about food because he's a fucking sloth piece of shit. Fucking slob. That's what I am. I'm gonna die alone with a fucking Whopper in my mouth. That's what's gonna happen. And I'll tell you one thing, I really, really, really starting to dig. Not starting. I'm really addicted to the Big King XL, which is like their version of like the Big Mac. Fucking A, dude, I really like that sandwich. I wish they would cut the onion up though. I don't like those big chunks of onion. I like the onion flavor, just not chunks of onion. I really like that fucking thing. It's got the cheese, it's got the sauce. I actually like it. I get that shit. I look at that shit. Look at that shit. Seriously, I do. I can't. I, I like the spicy chicken too. That's nice. I like the original chicken. I wish they'd cut the original chicken. I miss when they used to cut the original chicken. They used to do that back in the day. In fact, the old woman was so pissed. She'd always ask, "Can you please get them cut?" She'd always ask for them to be cut in half like they used to be. And it pisses me off that they stopped doing that. Really irritates me. Like, to the point I might go on Facebook and bitch about it. In fact, next time I see a Burger King post, I'm going to bitch about that. Why you stopped cutting the fucking thing. It's been a couple decades, but still, it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. Irritates me. Because they were nice. They're nice little bite size. Because eating it from the end, not the same as when they cut it in the middle. Especially because those fucking chicken, original chicken, they're juicy as dicks. Like, just dripping juices and shit. It's beautiful. And you start at the middle. Oh, shit. You start at the end with that crusty old fuck bread. And I like the bread, don't get me wrong. But you start at the end with the bread and you work inward. No. No. But you cut that fucker dead in the center and you eat from that end, from middle out. Oh my god, it's good. It's so fucking good, dude. So much better. It just completely ruins the sandwich. But whatever. Whatever. See, again, this is shit that I know. You ask a fat guy. Like, you see all these stupid Naked and Alone fucking shows, or these, Lost and all this other shit. You know what happens when you put a bunch of people on a fucking island and tell them to survive? You know what's going to happen? The hot girl's going to go find the hot guy, and they're going to go off and fuck. All the while the fat guy is off looking for berries and food. And when the stupid hot chick is done fucking everybody, he ain't fucking the fat guy, she's off, then she wants some of the fat guy berry. I'd be like, bitch, fuck you. Where's my blowjob in a smile? Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, bitch. You ain't taking my berries, bitch. My berries, motherfucker. Oh, I'd throw that bitch down, man. She tried to take my shit. That's the other thing. Like, you see all these little cute romantic things, John and a date, and the woman's like, oh, that me, and she takes her fork and like pokes shit on your plate. Dude, I swear to God, a woman does that to me, I'm gonna take that fork and shove it right in her fucking eye. That's all I'm gonna say on that. She's literally gonna get a punch to the throat. There's just things you don't fuck with. You don't fuck with a man's woman, you don't fuck with a man's mail, and you don't fuck with a man's plate. That's just simple rules. There's rules and shit. These bitches need to understand. Okay, I'll get gangsta on your ass. Seriously, I'll put a cap in your ass. Take shit off my plate. Fuck, I hate people who do that, man. Just, oh my god. Oh my god, I don't know if it's just fat guy issues or just collective issues, but holy Christ. Stuff like that just throws me down a flight of stairs. I can't help myself. If I saw that, I'd be like, bitch, please, what the fuck? I'd put up a stink right there in the restaurant. I would put up a stink right there in front of her. Like, she'd be offended. I'd actually take the plate. I'd take the plate and I'd hold it up. I'd hold it up and away from her. I'd be like, bitch, get away from me. Get your own shit. You wanted to go with that stuff. You wanted to go with that shit. You get off my plate, motherfucker. Now, you get a side order of fries and we're sharing it. That's one thing. Like, you see all these bitches and like, oh, I think I'll just get a salad. And it wants to poke at my meat and shit. No, there's no meat you be poking at. It ain't that on the plate, bitch. I'll whip something out and you can put it on your plate. But that's about it. You ain't coming at me with that shit. Next time we order, maybe you want to order a fucking hamburger or whatever the fuck it is we're eating. Order some beef, bitch. Seriously. I just buy a salad. No, you ain't getting no salad, motherfucker. Seriously. God. That irritates me too, man. I just get a salad. No, you ain't getting no salad. Fuck you. You eat what everybody else eats, bitch. I watch my weight. No, fuck you. You watch your weight as you eat this shit. These fucking gaunt women, too. That's another thing. Gaunt women piss me off. No, there's a difference between, like, curvy and just nasty. And believe me, as a fat person, I know there's a difference. Like, I'm in the nasty side, I admit. Like, I've gone over the deep end. I'm not, there's that pleasantly plump teddy bear kind of guy. And then there's, which, I mean, I suppose I have that on some level, but I'm more than pleasantly plump. Let's just put it that way. Okay, I've gone beyond pleasantly plump. Okay, so I understand this, but like some of these women, it's like I don't get it. I just don't get it. You need to knock that shit off. It's like, oh, I can't hold down my food. I'm gonna throw it up. No, bitch. You buy the bitch a Happy Meal. That's what you do. A woman's not eating. You fucking tie her down. You force a Big Mac into her mouth and say, "Eat, you motherfucker." You stupid scrawny ass bitch. Nobody wants your scrawny ass bitch around. Now we don't want you to be fat either, but there's a difference. There's a difference. This is eating disorder. I got the eating disorder in the wrong end, and I'm not gonna let her go the opposite end. So fuck that shit. We'll be fat and happy together. Seriously, it's like, come on, man. I mean, seriously, tell me that wouldn't be the dream of a fat guy to have an attractive woman, tie him down and force feed him. Dude, I'd be in heaven. I mean, show a little titty, wear a little thong, be flapping your ass around, and you just feed me, and it's like, holy shit, food can be an easy porn. I'm not gonna lie, food is more interesting than porn on some level. It just is. There is such thing as food porn. It really is, and I can't help myself. But hey, whatever. It's a whole other story for another day. But I mean, seriously, that'd be the dream. Just because I'd be wearing one of those like leather little chastity belt suits that you see those leather things. They got the mask and stuff. And they got the little chest piece that looks like something out of like some sort of steampunk Road Warrior kind of shit. I'd be wearing one of those tied to the bedpost while the bitch is rolling around feeding me like cheese pizzas and shit. And it'd be fucking phenomenal. It'd be great. It'd be dude, that'd be a great Saturday night. Okay, I'm just saying, I'm very easy to please. I mean, come on. I mean, seriously. Like, I would be the perfect person to be with in that regard because, you gotta understand, it is what it is. So for me to want the bitch to stay around, I gotta pleasure her on every single level. Okay, that includes, everything. We're talking like role playing to ass eating. You gotta go all out, okay? You just do. It just is when you're me, And guess what? You put up with me for a few years, I'll fucking die eventually anyway. And what little bit I had could be yours. It's simple. It's simple economics. Okay, it's dating economics. Make my life happy, tie me down and feed me. Clean the house with your tits out. You could do that. Nude house cleaning. That's it. That's a fuck it. And think about the perks. Think about everything you get. Everything right now is paid for. Everything I got is paid for. So if she got just a random 9-to-5 job, whatever money she got, she can keep. All she got to do is go get groceries. That's it. Keep the house clean and go get groceries. That's it. And tie me down and feed me. That's it. That's it, dude. No, hear me. That's it. That's like the perfect relationship right there. That's it. You don't even have to stick around. We'll get you like you can have your own bedroom on the other side of the house. One of those things. It is what it is. We don't even have to like be together if you don't want. It's simple. It's simple economics. It's basic. It is what it is. I don't understand why it's so difficult. Because you can understand at this point, I don't have what it takes to be, all stupid and shit. And like, oh, I get to choose, she needs to be this, that, the other. No, fuck that. At this point, At this point, we just need to, dude. I'm 42 years old. We just need to like get together, say hi, and then just remove all her clothes and just start humping like rabbits. Because we're not getting any younger. Okay, like all these women are pushing 40, and they're like, okay. First off, there's a reason you're single, bitch. There's a reason you're single. Well, first off, you're probably eating off a motherfucker plate. That's probably why the bastard divorced you in the first place. Why he left you with like 3 kids, because you're eating off his fucking plate. That's probably why. That means he's probably an asshole. Okay. You know, I'm a realist. It is what it is. So, you stop eating off the dude plate, and you just do nude house cleaning. That's it. I'm not much to, because like I said, we can sit there with all the ifs, ands, or buts and be like, well, he's got to have a good bank account, and he got to have a car, and he's got to have this, and house, and blah, 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 blah. Or, you can get the fuck over yourself, because the way I look at it is, okay, let's say we are the love of each other's life. Well, guess what? All day that you're fucking around making decisions of, oh, he's a nice guy, but he's fat, and he doesn't have, he doesn't have like a supersized dick that, just swings around the house all day. It is what it is. And every second that goes by is a second that this amazing love affair is not having a chance to bloom. It's your fault, bitch. That's the way I look at it. It's your fault, you whore. You self-centered, delusional fuck. That's what I'm saying to you. I mean, seriously, think about it. Think about the people that just kind of come and go in your life, and you don't really pay attention to them. And it's like, hey, they could have been the best friend I ever had. Now, obviously, relationships are a little bit different, but especially if you're single. Now, if you're married, obviously, there's no other relationships than the one you're with. But you get my point. It's like, yeah, we could be friends, but I mean, seriously, think about it. Let's say you got that one person you've known for a decade. You really like them, but not in the sense you want to date them or fuck them. Well, imagine if they were like the greatest thing since sliced bread, and you've missed out an entire decade on that shit, and it's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Next thing you know, you're 80, and you're like, oh, we finally found each other. Yeah, fucking bullshit. I ain't dating no 80-year-old fucking woman. I'll tell you one thing, though. That shit, holy Christ, that shit needs to stop. That needs to be put the kibosh on. Back when I was 15, I was like, oh, the girls in school who are 15, they're hot. Then they're 16, oh, they're even better. 18, oh, even better. Not that I find 16-year-olds hot or anything, but, I mean, when I was 16, it was like, oh, the girls in class, you know what I mean? Then it was like, oh, 25. Now the bitch is pushing 40, and it's like, that trend has got to stop, because I ain't going to be 95 and be like, oh, granny porn. Yeah, fuck granny porn. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that old hag bitch. Seriously, that bitch over the fucking hell. Granted, I'm 80 years old. I ain't going to make it to 80, but you get my point. It's like, when does that shit stop? And it better stop soon. Because then next thing you know, it's like, oh, 50-year-old woman can be kind of attractive. Bullshit. Seriously. 50-year-old women. Seriously. Are you kidding me? You fucking kidding me with that shit? I don't know, man. Because I think it kind of reverts back. Like, when you hit around 80, I think it reverts back to like, oh, 16-year-olds, I don't know. I mean, you got an 80-year-old guy fucking a 16-year-old. I know it's underage and it's taboo, but I don't know. I don't know if you could actually count that as underage sex. It's just I don't know. I don't seriously. I understand legally, but just morally, I don't know. I almost could get by that. I just. I don't know. Whatever. But I was like, oh, we got Hugh Hefner with like a 19-year-old and shit, and it's like, no, 19 is bullshit. Women 19 are fucking stupid. They're all stupid at 19. I mean, it's questionable now at 40, but and don't get me wrong, men are stupid too. So don't get me wrong, but we're all stupid in each other's own ways, if you get what I mean. But like, women can be dumb as fuck sometimes. I mean, it's like, Like, bitch, please. You know? Like, I gotta deal with a bunch of other shit, and I gotta put up with you? Honestly. I'm a fucking realist. I can't put up with shit. You get in my face with stupid shit, I'm gonna tell you about it, you know? It's like, well, you know, you're no fucking picnic either, darling. It's like, come on. It's like, you know, I admit, I ain't got much to offer. Make no mistake, I got nothing to offer. I literally have, the best thing I could do is roll up $100 bill and, like, you know, use it as a sex toy for you. That's about the best thing I could do. Okay? That's the best thing I could do. You know, hopefully you like riding stubs because you know, little nubs and shit because I'm self-deprecating humor, but whatever. I don't know. I ain't got time. I don't have time for stupid shit. I can barely put up with my own stupid shit without having to deal with somebody else's stupid shit. So it's like, you know, it is what it is. Anyways, like I said, you fucking you give me hope and you just steal it away. You are like a woman. You really are. You're just like, oh, and then, fucking bitch. Fucking stupid bullshit. I found my soulmate after 2 weeks. Yeah, bullshit. I found a soulmate too. Fuck you. It's called Pornhub, bitch. You find a whole bunch of I bet you can find a fucking soulmate in Craigslist, you stupid bitch. Don't even get me started with that fucking bullshit. Found a soulmate after 2 weeks. Give me a break. I got your soulmate hanging, bitch. Fucking whore. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. That's what I say. Fuck that shit. Waste my time with that fucking shit. Fucking bullshit. It pisses me off now. It used to bother me and like on the opposite end where it's like, oh, how could it have happened that way? How could it have turned out that way? No, it's like I'm just bitter and dead inside. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. I don't have time to be putting up with fucking bullshit. Again, my dating sequence is simple. We're 40 plus years old. Let's stop fucking around and get the fucking. And I don't mean like that. I don't mean like in a, 18-year-old story. Let's just start fucking. I don't mean it like that. I mean in general. Let's start fucking around, Let's get the shit going. Let's have barbecues and shit. Let's get together. Fucking around. Let's go out to the movies. Shit like that. Let's get going here. Let's cut to the chase and fuck it. You enjoy. And here's the thing: you don't even have to enjoy the company. You don't. She could be a miserable bitch. I could be a miserable bitch. But it's a matter of do you want to be a miserable bitch together or do you want to be separate? Ain't nobody else gonna put up with your shit. Nobody else gonna put up with my shit. So we're perfect. That's the way I look at it. I'm not trying to be like, oh, he's got to be Mr. Right or she's got to be Mr. That or blah blah blah. Or he's got to this, that, and the other. Whatever. Fuck all that crap. Fuck all the compatibility. What's your sign? You know what my sign is? Fuck you. That's my sign. Fuck you. Fuck you. Sagittarius, fuck you. Pisces, fuck you. That's what it is. I'm a Pisces. I'm like two goddamn fish swimming upstream with my dick up my ass. Fuck you. You get nothing from me. You want to know what my sign is? My sign is go fuck yourself. And that's all I'm going to say on that. Well, the third moon is in the house chamber of the winter solstice. Fuck you and that bullshit. Fuck you. And you. Oh, don't even get me started. Don't even fucking get me started. The only thing we got to worry about compatibility is, can I get my dick into you? That's all we need to worry about. It's the only compatibility we need to worry about. If we can work on that, and I mean legitimately, because, again, more self-deprecating humor, but whatever. That's it. And it isn't just one of these wham bam thank you man. It's like, no. We're 40 plus years old. We're not living much longer. Okay, we could play all the cutesy little games when we were 20. We didn't know any better. It's like, do you want to die alone? No. Do I want to die alone? No. So, make room on the couch, bitch. That's all I'm going to say. Pass the Cheetos, bitch. That's what I'm saying to you. Pass the fucking Cheetos, bitch. In fact, fuck you. Go get your own bag. Get me a bag and get your own bag. We'll sit there and eat them together. We'll have Cheeto fingers and we'll be fat and ugly. I don't know. But like I said in that last clip, the only thing I cannot stand is hairy fucking women, dude. I cannot put up with hairy fucking women. I cannot deal like armpit hair. It just grosses me out. Hairy legs and shit, that grosses me out too. I could probably deal with it down yonder, but when that shit starts growing like a jungle up and around the buttocks and stuff and up around the thigh, you need to tone that shit down. If I gotta work out and be thin and shit for you, bare minimum least you could do is not look like fucking Sasquatch. And that's all the fuck I'm gonna say on that shit. Women's right to look like a fucking monkey. If I want to fuck monkey, I'll be at the fucking zoo banging a fucking chimpanzee. You fucking dilapidated whore. Fix your shit. Fuck all this new age bullshit. This fucking Tweenerville bullshit. All this women empowerment bullshit. You shave your armpit, you whore. You fucking rancid whore. You look like a fucking dude. You got legs that look like a fucking dude. No. And that's not even getting into the hot chicks with dicks. Like, oh, she's attractive. Oh, it's a dude. No, fuck you. I ain't got time for that either. Stop trying to play mind games with me with that shit. Because those thumbnails are pretty fucking small, and you can't always tell it's a fucking dude. You're like, oh, she's kind of hot. And all of a sudden she turns around, there's a fucking dick flapping. I'm like, no. Don't fuck with me like that. Chicks with dicks. Give me a fucking break. I barely got dicks. The idea there's fucking transvestites with bigger dicks than me really fucking pisses me off. And most of them are taking so many fucking pills and shit, medications and shit, that their dick is like just shriveled up like a prune, and it's just flopped over to one side, and it's like, I'm a little girl now. I was like, no, you fucking freak, get the fuck out of my face with that shit. Pisses me off. Fucking seriously, transvestite got fucking bigger dick than me, and I don't know how to fucking feel about that. The idea of fucking transvestite could pleasure my woman more than I can. It just fucking pisses me off. Hell, the fucking dude probably pleasure me better than that. Jesus. It's like, dig up my fucking ass. So sure, seriously, better than Russia how gay I could fucking be. I swear to God, these fucking problems of this goddamn universe. This fucking universe. Don't even get me started. Don't even fucking get me started with this fucking faggot ass universe. That's what it is. I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna put a fucking sign on in that goddamn yard that says free fucking blowjobs. I'm gonna start sucking fucking dick on the week, because I'm telling you right now, the only way to get ahead in the universe is to suck a fucking dick. The only fucking way. I think women figured that shit out millennia ago. The only way to get ahead is suck a dick. That's it. Fucking gays suck dick to get everything handed to them. Oh, we want to get married. Yeah, let's change actual fucking Webster Dictionary terminology. So, hey, when they suck dick, literally, you suck a dick, you get to change Webster Dictionary definitions of marriage and reality. Do I get to change the definition? Do I get to change any definition in the Webster Dictionary? No. Why? I don't suck dick. Women, they get everything. Get men, give them money and shit. Now think about it. If I went to a nightclub and I took off all my clothes and danced on a pole, you think they would throw money at me? No, they throw tin cans at me. Why? Because I'm not sucking dick. You suck dick, you get ahead in the universe. It's a fact. It's reality. It's a simple, basic reality. Suck a dick, win at life. It's unfair. It's unfair. It is unfair. But, hey, it is what it is. Life isn't fair. Oh, no shit. Life ain't fair. I mean, seriously, the fact that Grumpy Cat fucking died and one of your kids wants to kill themselves so they can go see Grumpy Cat again. First off, that's fucked up. Not gonna lie. You need to, slap the kid in the face and say, hey, You got a cat here. Cat needs you. Your fucking cat needs you more than that fucking stupid grumpy cat. I've hated grumpy cat since the fucking minute I saw it. I thought it was the dumbest goddamn thing I saw. Yeah, it was funny. Okay, the cat's got a little grumpy face. Okay, but the fact that the fucking thing became a goddamn phenomenon. I didn't become no fucking phenomenon. My book didn't become a phenomenon. But a goddamn fucking ugly cat became a phenomenon. That shows you how fucked up the universe is. That shows you how fucked up we are. That shows you how far from God we have fallen. Okay? I was trapped in a man's fucking attic while he beat his own son in front of us, and we stomped around in Christmas fucking lights, and nobody knows this story. Except for a handful of people who happen to be in my immediate circle. The universe does not know this story. They know Grumpy Fuck Cat. They know Grumpy Fuck Cat. They know Grumpy Fuck Cat, but they don't know about a bearded man who fucking kidnapped us and stuck us in his fucking attic to price fucking says the pull up the string and duck goes moo. Bullshit. Remember that? No. He kidnapped us. He kidnapped us. He didn't know. It wasn't commandeered and, oh, we're going to come over. No. We were abducted. I was abducted. I don't know about you. You were there with me. I was abducted, motherfucker. I was abducted beyond my fucking will. I was not given an option to go, oh, you want to go to Jim's house and have dinner and try to figure out what the fuck is going on. I was abducted. Your mother came and got me and abducted me. And I should sue your whole fucking family for that. I'm just going to throw that out. I should sue you, I should sue Dead Jim, and I should sue the fucking RCCS, which is no more. I should sue the school, I should sue everybody. Every one of them motherfuckers. I should sue them. I should sue you. I should sue you for the Genesis. I should sue you for everything. Motherfucker. Punitive damages and shit. Sprained my eye, motherfucker. Swear to God. I was abducted beyond my fucking will, and I found myself standing in a man's goddamn attic, in a dimly lit attic. The fact that I could have fallen down those fucking stairs that were cluttered with junk as we're carrying these big-ass boxes up and down the fucking stairs. Freaking bullshit, dude. Oh my God. I was abducted. I was abducted! You hear that? I was abducted. I was abducted. No, I was abducted, motherfucker. Do you hear the words? Abducted. Syllabize that shit for you. Abducted. Yeah, they know Grumpy Cat. Yeah, the story of me being abducted, nobody knows about. No, they don't know about that. They don't know about Jim yelling at his own daughter about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. They don't know that story. They don't know the story of Mr. fucking Resnick having a conniption fit over multicolored paper. They don't know the story of Big Daddy Clark. There's my boy. It's Big Daddy Clark. I got some vegetables out in the car there for you. Come up there and get some cucumbers for your mother. And I'm like, Jesus, Big Daddy. Shave the nose hair, bro. They don't know these stories, yet they know Grumpy Goddamn Cat. Why do they know Grumpy Goddamn Cat, but they don't know Big Daddy? Tell me there's not a problem with the fucking universe. Tell me there's not a problem with the fucking universe. I don't know, man. I mean, look, I can understand, especially the whole chicks with dicks things. Listen, I get it. It's a dude, I have long hair. I get it. You have long hair. We're dudes with long hair. I get it. But at no time, in no time do I look like a fucking woman. Like, I understand there are certain people who want to blur the line. I don't have long hair to look like a woman. I just don't. I just don't. You don't either. We're not doing it to look like she-males, okay? Like Stevens would like, oh, they're trying to be he, she, or whatever the fuck it was he'd say. Neither one of us have long hair because of that. Now, there are people who want to try to blur the lines and look male while they're female and so on and so forth. Yes, fine. But having long hair does not mean you're fucking trying to be a half man, half woman thing. I mean, come on, dude. But this is a fucked up universe we're living in. This is a legitimate fucked up universe. I don't, honest to Christ, I'm telling you, I really do think that the Mayans were right, because right around December 2012, things changed. They did. They changed. No, things changed, dude. You hear the words that I'm saying? There was a reset on the universe. You have born-again Christians defending Nazis. No, do you hear the words? Born-again Christians defending Nazis. There are born-again Christians defending slavery. There are born-again Christians who are propagating that it's okay to put children in cages and take them away from their parents. Those are brain cells dying every fucking second. Like bubble wrap. You hear the little pop, 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 pop. Those are my brain cells. Just the stupidity. It's like, are you kidding me? We have born-again Christians who will defend Donald fucking Trump. No, hear the words on that. Forget your political bullshit. Just hear the words. You are defending Donald fucking Trump. Well, at the end of that shit. You were defending Donald Trump. Okay, no. You are out to fucking lunch. Okay? Don't even... My mother would be rolling her eyes if she knew that Donald Trump was fucking president. My mother would be shitting her bricks over that fact. No. Do you hear the words? Do you hear the words? There are born-again Christians who are defending Confederacy. Defending slavery. What? What the fuck, dude? Now, one of two things either happened. We were so indoctrinated that we didn't realize that the church was bing bong fucked in the head. Or, these motherfuckers are delusional. There's no in between. Now, I remember a time when the church was not this fucked up. Now, I can understand that, okay, certain things have a certain way of, a certain viewpoint. I get that. Like the gay issue, I get it. It's not good for a man to lay with another man. I get that. But we are also talking Old Testament versus New Testament. You know, Christ said, I know you were told eye for an eye, but I'm telling you to love one another. In other words, there's a difference. And we tend to look at people as their sin. It's like, oh, well, they are this, so let's just roll over them Old Testament style. Because there's a difference between pre-Messiah and post-Messiah. Pre-Messiah, we had to sanctify ourselves and be different than the world. Okay, so yes, it's not good to have gay sex relations back then. I'm not saying it's good now, but I'm not to judge somebody who does do that. Like, you're gay, you're gay, you're gay, you're gay, and literally beat them over the head with the Bible because they're gay. No. Would Jesus do that? Absolutely not. Jesus would not see them as somebody who's gay. Jesus would not see them as somebody who had an abortion. Jesus would not see that person that way. We're told to love someone because my sin is no better than your sin. I don't want you coming at me and say, you look at porn or masturbate all day or whatever. I'm no better than they are. I have no right to bring up their sin. I wouldn't want them doing it to me. So, but I'm the Christian and I gotta beat them over the head and tell them you're gay. Stop being gay and go find Jesus. Bullshit. That's not how it works. Because all you're doing is having them dig deeper into their own bullshit. You're pushing them away against God. Again, there's a difference between pre-Messiah and post-Messiah. He didn't come to change the law, he came to fulfill the law. There's a difference. There's a difference there. He is the sacrifice. And if he can look at somebody and not see them as their sin, then how the fuck are we we not to do that? We look at people as their sin, and we beat up them based upon their sin. And that's not how it's supposed to be. It pisses me off. But again, we're living in a fucked up world. I'm telling you, December 12th, or December 20, what is it, 22nd, 21st, whatever it was, 2012, I think the universe fucking imploded. Whether it's CERN opened up and collapsed the universe onto ours or whatever. I think our original universe died. I think we're all dead. I think we transitioned into an alternate universe where things are kind of the same, but they're not. They're different. People are so crybaby today, dude. Apparently the lesbians are upset. What was it? Was it Calvin Klein? It was some big name group who had to apologize to the gay and lesbian folk because they had a woman kissing a robot woman, and how dare they use lesbianism to sell a product? Give me a fucking break, dude. And if it had been a dude kissing a woman, a normal relationship, they would have been crying, "Oh, it's not inclusive. You didn't involve us. Should have been lesbian and gays in there." I mean, come on, dude. You can't win either way with these fucking people. You're damned if you do and damned if you don't. You're basically just damned because it's fucking filth pie of filth anyway, but we're living in such a fucking stupid time frame, dude. Like, your fucking kids came out of the womb wearing helmets. And it's not their fault. It isn't. Like you were talking about the other night, they little bastards got iPads. I forgot what the fuck it was called, but it was that thing E.T. phoned home on, that little red thing with the fucking handle. It looked like a, I don't know what it was, but it was this, it went A, B, C. It had that weird tone, that computer tone. It was, again, whatever that little red fucking thing was that E.T. had in the movie, E.T. Phone Home, E.T. Extra Testicle. It was that thing. We had one. I had one. My mother bought it. That's what we had as a computer. It was a glorified calculator. It was a glorified goddamn calculator. Do you hear the words? Yeah, these little fuckers, they got PS4s with 4K ultra reality bullshit and virtual reality goggles, and fuck you. I hate this generation. I hate your kids. I do. I hate your fucking kids. Not personally, independently, but just collectively. These little fucking bastards. I mean, Jesus, you had to play with dirt when you were a kid. You had nothing. You had nothing. You were tickled fucking pink that one year your mother bought you a muffler and some Slim Jims for Christmas. You were tickled pink to have that. And I admit, I was on the opposite side. My mother, she'd buy me 5 to 10 video games every year. She'd buy me systems, and she'd spend like $1,000 on me every year. No joke. She spent probably a good $500, $600, $800 on Christmas every year. So I was on the opposite end. And it was like, holy shit. I mean, geez, she gave you $100 that one year. You were tickled pink about those 2 Christmases. The year my mother gave you $100, and your mother gave you a muffler and some fucking old rotten meat. I remember we're in that little red fuck car of yours. And I'm sitting in the passenger seat. You got all that junk around my fucking feet, you asshole. You know how hard it is for a fucking fat, handicapped, crippled asshole to try to get in your fucking shitty-ass little fucking car when you got bottles and take-out fucking containers and shit all around the foot area of the passenger seat, you asshole. And then I look in the back, I see a muffler, and I see some rotten meat, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And like, oh, my Christmas gift from my mom. I'm like, oh. I just... Again, you got a picture. I was getting like He-Man figures in the 80s. I was getting video games. I was getting all this shit. It was like Christmas, Disneyland all rolled into one. And here you're just tickled pink over a fucking muffler that you had to attach yourself. I have to admit, that moment, it like hit me. Because like now the roles are reversed. Now the rules are like I get nothing for Christmas. Nothing. And like you probably getting decent stuff for Christmas now. You know? It's like goddamn, you know? Fucking bullshit life, dude. I'm telling you, life is bullshit. The world is bullshit. It really is. It's bullshit on God's end. It's bullshit on our end. It's bullshit on Satan's end. Everybody's got bullshit going on. Just sometimes I just want to be left the fuck alone, you know? Just whatever spiritual entities are out there fucking me over, just take a break, dude. Just fucking A. Just tone down your bullshit for like just a day or two, you know? Constantly. I literally don't leave the fucking house yet problems find me. Now again, they're not like huge major problems, I admit that. It's not like, oh, my daughter wants to kill herself because an angry cat died. Listen, I get that. Or a grumpy cat, whatever. I get that. I get that. But again, it's death by 1,000 paper cuts. The fucking store that I go shop at that has seating is now closing. No, yes, we have a store next door, like down the road, but there's nowhere to sit. Absolute trouble. I don't know, man. And the absolute fact that there's a world where a fucking ugly, grumpy cat becomes internet famous. I don't understand that. And another thing, there are fucking motherfuckers who have my life. There are fat, ugly dudes who have my fucking life. Like Boogie 2988. The motherfucker got my life. The only difference is I can't be fake. I can't be like, hey everybody, welcome to another exciting edition of Fat Guy. I hear I'm going to talk about how I have a small penis and I wet myself every day. Ha ha ha. Remember, like, subscribe, favorite. Ha ha. Okay, I can't be a fucking cartoon character and cater to fucking toddlers, okay? I just can't. I say fuck, and that's just how it's going to be. I get angry and I say fuck. But man, oh dude, if I could just maintain that bubbly fuckery, like, hey, why don't you watch me play video games all day? And you could support me. Please give me a like and a donation. Anything can help. Dude, if I could maintain that for like 10, 15 minutes a day, I'd be a millionaire. I'd be making people love me. See, that's the problem. People used to love me. Like attractive women used to like me. They look at me and think you're a fat piece of shit, but like online and shit, like to actually know me, the actual me, they love me. I had girls all over. No, granted, a couple of them were underage girls because I met a couple of them from the teen chat back in the day. I admit I was 22 at the time, but there were like 19-year-old girls there too. So it is what it was. It was 18, 19. You know, obviously I wasn't conversing with. I mean, I was conversing with like a 16-year-old, but I wasn't like, you know, come suck my dick. You know, it wasn't nothing like that. It was, you know, it was what it is. But I remember like ICQ days. I turn on the computer and it would be like cha-ching, 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 there's like 100 fucking messages every time I log on. All these little underage women, dude, they fucking loved me. They loved me. Because, you know, I was trying to be nice to them, you know? It was like I was trying to be something that they didn't see usually, because usually it's like, oh, I want to fuck you, and once I'm done fucking you, I'm going to leave you for dead. I didn't want to fuck them. Well, I didn't, you know, depending on what they look like, but, you know, whatever, but not in that sense, you know what I mean? So I was like, no, am I saying I was being fake? No, I wasn't being, at the time I wasn't being fake. Now it's like, I don't give a fuck, I just, but it was, you know, you just try to be what they needed, you know, and it was like, they fucking loved me for it. I had legitimately attractive women like me, and it's just weird. I don't know how to feel about that. Like I had, like if I'm like a 2.5 to 3 on the scale of 10, I had girls who were like 8s who were like in love with me. It's weird. Now again, if they had met me in real life and like, oh, you're just a fat slob, fuck you. Okay, that's a whole other story. But to actually get to know me, they actually loved me. And it's just I can't bring myself to be like that. I can't. That person is dead. That person died. That person died a long time ago. Okay, Jewish weddings and all. That person fucking died a long time ago, and now there's this better asshole who's like telling Pastor Graz he's a delusional fuck. I would never have said anything like that to him 20 years ago. I wouldn't have said half the shit that I say. It is what it is now. It's like I can't pull the punches anymore. I can't. If somebody's being an asshole, it's like I can't deal with it. Just the pain, because you gotta understand when you're in pain and somebody comes at you with stupid fucking shit, I can't deal with it anymore. I can't just turn it off and be like, okay, just let them get it out of their system and move on. Because I was like that for a very, very long time, and now it's like I can't deal with it. I just can't put up with it. Because again, I tried to deal with Graz. I really did, and I tried. Believe me. But like every other day, he would comment on my fucking post. He didn't comment on your shit. At least not that much. Didn't comment on Dan and other people. But no, it's just me. Every time he turns around, it's me. Like you saw the whole thing with saying I'm from Camden and shit. I was like, oh no, blah blah blah. That was you and blah blah blah. I mean, come on, man. I think he's confusing the two of us, which I don't know what that's all about. Instead of giving you bullshit, he wants to come at me. And I don't get it. And just, like I said, I don't get that. I don't get why he's so enamored with me. And that's another thing. People love me for sometimes the wrong fucking reason. I don't get why people want to always confront me. It's like Jean back in the day. If I was such a bastard, why did she keep coming around poking me with a stick, waiting for me to get upset? Now I understand, yeah, okay, she's your aunt, loves you, and wants to do stuff for you and help you out. I understand that. But there were times when she had no interest in doing any of that. It was just like, I'm going to come along and I'm going to antagonize him to get him pissed off. And you know what's going to piss me off because I'm an asshole and we've gone through this before, and it's just, I don't get it. I don't understand it. If I'm such an asshole, why do people keep fucking around and trying to get in my business? I don't understand that. I don't get the logic behind that. It's like if there's a cave and there's a bear, you don't go in the cave. Yet there they are. There's Betsy outside the cave making noise. There's Jean outside the cave. There's Graham outside the cave. There's the woman outside the cave. There's Del T outside the cave. There's you outside the fucking cave. It's like, really? Really? And then sit there and say, you're just a son of a bitch, you're just a bastard. No shit, motherfucker. I've been a bastard for 42 fucking years. And all of a sudden it's just dawning on you. It's a fucking revelation from Christ above that you just realize that I'm a fucking bastard? Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me with that shit? You've known me for most of our fucking adult lives. And even most of our non-adult lives. I am an asshole. You know I'm an asshole. You know if you come at me a certain way, I will say something horrible to you. You know this. You know this. Yet, people do it. People come at me with stupid shit. And then sit there and are just dumbfounded by my reaction. Like Graz. Dumbfounded. I call him a delusional fuck. You know I'm an asshole, yet you just keep coming along, waiting for me to be an asshole so that you can just pretend like, whoa? Where's that coming from? Dude, it's been here the whole fucking time. I swear to God. I don't get it, man. I just, for the love of Christ, I don't get it. I'm not difficult. I mean, well, that's not true. I am difficult, but you stay at arm's length, you're okay with me. You know? The minute you try to get in my face and try to give me bullshit, that's when you're going to find out I'm not putting up with it. And I will put up with a lot. I will let people try, because you can understand it's a boxing move. It's like sometimes you have to take a hit to weaken the other opponent. Like they've, you know, basically they beat you to the point that they become exhausted, and then you come in. It's kind of like that. And I've been like that my entire life, where it's like I'll take a lot of shit. Like Mr. Palatino would give me shit all the time and just continue to go and go and go and continue to give it to me 15, 20 minutes into a situation. Finally, it's like, fuck you, you gotta stop. You know, I can only take so much shit, but I will take it for a while. And then this shit will build, and then it will bubble up and just explode all over. Kind of a sexual reference, but whatever. It is. It's like jerking yourself off. It's like, and then it's just all over the place. You know? And gravity can be a bitch, too, by the way. Especially if you don't have, you know, whatever. Especially, what goes up can come down, and sometimes, you know, you angle that just right, boom, all over your face. It's just horrible. I'm kidding, obviously. Hey, it's gravity. I didn't design it, you know? Whatever. Like I said, it's like, are you kidding me with all this stuff? But, you know, whatever. Whatever. Anyways. I don't know, man. I gotta find something to do with my life. I'm 42 years old. I have nothing. I'm not passionate about anything other than gaming. And every schmuck has a gaming channel. And you have to cater to 12-year-olds. And you have to talk like this and be like, hey, I'm doing a giveaway. Like, subscribe, favorite. How you doing? It's so great. Here's some news. EA sucks. Okay, I can't do that. I'm a bitter old man and I can't fucking do that. And the whole angry thing has been done into the ground. Everybody's got an angry so-and-so, angry grandpa, angry fuck this, that, angry fuck boy, angry this, angry mom, angry jerk off, whatever. The angry thing has been played out. Angry fucking cat, grumpy cat, fucky cat, whatever the fuck it is. Even the goddamn cats are angry. Are you kidding me? So that shit's been played out. I don't have a good look. So this idea, like, oh, you know, whatever, man. I don't know. So, I mean, again, what else is there? What else is there for me to do? Other than write books that nobody wants to read. Although, to be fair, they're overpriced and nobody knows about them, you know. But, you know, hey, whatever. Whatever. I just don't want to be forgotten when I'm dead. That's why I need the books done. That's why I need at least the first couple done, you know? Because like, I don't want to be forgotten. Because guess what? You die, there ain't nobody else going to remember me. Who else could fucking remember me after you're dead? You think Graz is going to remember me? No. Maybe to a point, but not, you know, not in like, you know, you know. I mean, who's going to remember Graham? Is anybody going to remember Graham? Maybe a couple cousins. That's about it. After I'm dead, that's about it. They're 50s and 60s. They're not going to be around much longer either. You know, most of the people are, shit, 20 years, everybody's going to be dead. Honestly, God, probably 99% of shit, dude. You know, 30 years from now, we're probably all going to be dead. Your kids will be around. Your kids know about Graham? They know about Grumpy Fuck Cat. Let me ask, does your daughter know about Graham? Probably not. Seriously. Peter, Peter, I'm falling, Peter. Does your fucking kids know about Graham? Do your kids know about Graham? I think you're done a disservice to your family. That's all I'm gonna say on that. I think you're a bad fucking parent, but that's neither here nor there. I think you're an asshole. Fuck you. I wonder why your kids are fucking the way they are. I mean, seriously. I'm kidding, obviously, but yeah, you don't teach them about Graham. You know, it is what it is. Now, if you did, I stand corrected, but I know you didn't. I know. You say you ask your kid about Graham, they're like, "What? What?" I guarantee you, they don't know who Graham is. Because you gotta understand, I'm the only one left. I'm the only one left to tell their story, and it's like, I don't know how I feel about that. I do not know how I feel about that. And even though I'm not good with punctuation, I think the story that I tell is definitely a entertaining one. Although I could be wrong, you know, it could just be one of those things where it's like it's entertaining to me, but nobody else gives a fuck. Which I suppose is probably the truth, but I don't know, man. I think the world needs to know about Ty Winky. I think Ty Winky should have a miniseries somewhere. The idea I got held up at a Christian camp by a mentally deranged black child from the inner city of New York City in the middle of late August, weeks before school's about to start in September, still pretty warm out, wearing a white Casper the Ghost plastic mask and a fucking cape, white cape, trailing off in the back as he runs away as people laugh and point. And he holds up a pocket knife, a rusty fucking pocket knife that he actually, it wasn't one of those ones where the blade shoots out. No, he actually had to take it out and fiddle with it and pull the knife out. It was one of those pocket knives that have like the spoon and the fork and the knife and the can opener on the end of it. And he holds it up and he like branches his teeth and like, get away from me. And I'm like, okay, dude. And I had a moment of compassion where it was like, everybody made fun of the kid. Everybody made fun of him. And then when he was wearing the the Casper the Ghost costume at a Christian camp in the middle of summer, or end of summer, I should say. And there were girls out there, they were laughing, and there was, you know, the jocks and the attractive people, and everybody stopped. Like, it was mid-morning, the sun is starting to rise. Kids are going to the camp, going from their cabins to the bathrooms and stuff. And as they're making their way, this little black kid is just running through the entire park area, whatever the fuck it was, the whole camp area. And there are people with their little toiletry bags, and they're like on their way to like brush their teeth and, you know, take a poop and stuff, and they're looking and they're pointing and laughing and like, and he's just running for like all he's worth because he's like mortified at the abuse that he's getting. He's mortified. He's mortified to the point of just, he's been ridiculed and he's been verbally abused by a lot of us, me included. That in that moment, I had a moment of compassion. It was like my heart broke, and I was like, we were really mean to this kid. So I went and sought him out, and he's sitting in front of his cabin door, sitting with like his butt on the floor, and his knees were up, and he was like hugging his knees, like he's like hugging himself for like safety. And it's just, you know, it's just one of those things. He's still got the cape on. The cape's all fluttered around behind him. He's got the Casper the Mask face mask with a little stretchy string. He's still got it on, but it's not over his face. He's now got it up on like top of his head. And I think he may have been crying. I can't remember, but he was like sulking, and like, I walked up to him and I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry we were so mean to you. And as I'm standing over this fucking black kid wearing a Casper Ghost outfit, he reaches into his pocket He pulls out this pocket knife. Like I said, it's got a can opener on it. And I'm looking down and I'm watching. I know what he's doing. I realize what he's doing, and I'm sitting there. And it wasn't one of these like, oh, we're in the inner city and I'm about to be knifed. Okay, there wasn't any fear. Like if he started like swinging at me, I wouldn't have had any fear. It was just like it was a non-issue. He's sitting there fumbling with it, and he's got it in his left hand. He's trying to pull it out with his right, and he pulls out the fork and he pushes it back down, and he pulls out the knife and he grabs it and he looks at it. He points it up at me and he's like, "Go away." And I was like, "Okay, dude." I just walked off. It was so stupid. The idea that story is not told to the world yet. They know a goddamn cat with a goddamn ugly face. The idea your daughter is distraught over a fucking cat, but not destroyed over Uncle Peter almost got knifed at a Christian camp. I find that fucking assaulting. I find it insulting to reality. That is insulting me on multiple fucking levels. Your daughter wants to die over a fucking cat, yet she doesn't give two shits about Uncle Peter almost getting a fucking, tar beat out of him by a black kid wearing a fucking Casper the Ghost outfit. What's so fucked up? Dude, that sounds like a story that you would randomly make up of stupidity. Like, oh, it's a stupid story. No, there was no black kid at this camp. There was no Casper the Ghost. It just sounds like something stupid that people would make up. This actually legit happened. I am not making up any part of that. Any part of that. It all fucking happened exactly the way I said it. And it's insane. Literally insane. But yet, nobody knows about it. Nobody knows about it. And nobody cares about it. I don't know, man. I need to go back. I think I need to go back to the drawing board. I need to get like a cult following again. I need a cult. That shit. We had almost a cult following back during Liquid Waves. We actually had people who just loved us. I miss that. I miss having people who actually give a fuck about me. Nobody cares about me. I mean, that's what's sad. I don't even care about me anymore. So I need a following, dude. I should have a cult following. There should be the Cult of Peter. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. Fuck the Cult of Personality. It's Cult of Peter personality. Cult of Peter. That's what it should be. Peter. I always hated that name. Peter. I hated that name. I don't. It's weird. It's like It's not the worst name in the world, but it's just such a weird name. I don't know. This sounds weird. I don't know. But whatever, hey. Whatever. Anyways, you know what? I'm done. I don't want to talk to you no more. Fuck you. Actually, I want to keep talking. You know what? I might even keep going. I don't know. No, I got 40% of this battery. I got stuff I gotta do. Anyway, you know what? Fuck it. I'm cutting this short, so fuck you. Well, enough short. It's 2 hours long. Fuck you. But I could go on, and I don't feel like going on. I don't want to ramble no more. Just, this universe sucks. It just sucks, dude. Just, fucking sucks. It's like the Bible says, oh, God, God's love and God's whatnot. It rains down on the just and the unjust. Well, fucking rain down some fucking blessing on me, damn it. Once in a fucking blue moon. Oh, the blessing is he has spina bifida, he can still walk. Oh, he's 400 pounds, he can just barely walk. So it's still, it's double blessing. No, it ain't double blessing, motherfuckers. Double kicking the dick is what that shit is. How about bless me with $1 million fucking dollars? How about giving me that fucking thing to have to deal with? Like, oh, he's been given a whole bunch of fucking money. Is he gonna do the right thing with it, or is he just gonna blow it on himself and just waste it? I would love to have that fucking trial in my goddamn life. Instead, might have fucking throat cancer because he's been coughing and having whistling sound in his fucking throat for, since before Thanksgiving. But no, let's give me that fucking problem to deal with. Don't give me $1 million fucking dollars to deal with. Give me that as a fucking problem. mean, seriously, don't give me an attractive fucking woman to have to deal with. No, no, make me alone and fucking bitter all day. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I'm sure I'll overcome that fucking trial. Flying fuck colors. Give me a break. Although I gotta be honest, I don't know who would want to be the next Mrs. Prosser anyway, but whatever. I don't even want to be. I don't even want to. I don't even. I wouldn't even want to be a Mr. Prosser. So it's like fuck it, you know. It's like, why would I want to subject my bullshit on somebody else? I mean, not my bullshit personally, but like, there is a cloud of woe that just hangs over me, dude. No matter where I go, there's just a cloud of stupidity or just shit. I'm sorry. You're going to come to my house. You're going to notice one thing. When you enter the property, there's a cloud over the house. So expect your cell phone to stop working. Expect your car to break down. Expect something random and stupid to happen while you're here. Like, the entire laws of physics just don't work while you're at my house. I know that sounds stupid. And it is on some level, on multiple levels actually, but there does come a point when you're going to realize that things are not what they seem here. The laws of reality bend and dictate to their own will around me. Like, I could literally like, you take the Matrix, I could literally bend the spoon with my mind. Okay, you can bend spoons at my house. You can. You can't do it anywhere else, but you can do it at my house. Like, I'm telling you right now, the membrane of an alternate universe is brushing up against, and it's like right here at my house. Like, wherever the fuck I'm at, an alternate reality of just bullshit stupidity, it's like right there. And it crosses over the gap sometimes, and it's like they intermingle where it's like, oh, this is going good. Oh, that was fucking stupid. Oh, this is good. That's fucking stupid. It happens. Now, I know other people claim that happens to them, but not to the nth degree. We're talking within 5 minutes, you being here, I guarantee you something stupid is going to happen. Something stupid is going to happen. It's going to happen. I guarantee it. Fucking dumb. Again, I understand people have problems and shit, but not like you'd have here. Just no. Because you can understand the amount of things that you brought into your life: children, wife, house, car, work, religion, your mother, Dan, others, even Angie and Walt to a degree. The things that you have in your life, if something fucked up with them, yeah, it's usually a big thing. But I'm telling you right now, you come to my house, it is death by 1,000 paper cuts. I guarantee you, by the time you leave, you'll have at least 2 or 3 problems. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Now, granted, they may be small problems and small issues, but again, you put that shit together, it's just a collective, and it's like, what the fuck? Because, yeah, you could deal with, like, okay, my car broke down. Okay, I fix it, big deal. But you come here, it's like your car breaks down, then your phone breaks, and then you fall down the stairs. It's like, it literally is a never-ending story of idiocy. It just, no. Anyways, I don't want to talk anymore. I'm tired. I'm hungry. Speaking of hungry, dude, I bought some chili from Walmart, and I wish I hadn't. I should have got the Hormel. Because when I want chili, I want actual fucking chili. Instead, they had, for, a little bit cheaper, they had this brand called Wolf brand chili. It's kind of fucking sucks. It's not even really chili. It's just a paste of shit. It's like, oh, with beans. No, motherfucker, it doesn't have beans. It's a paste, dude. It's a fucking paste. It's not chili. And I bought 4 cans of it. I ate 2 so far. The only good thing is I got crackers, so I can take this paste shit Yeah, there's some beans in it, but it ain't the kind of chili that I was looking. I was looking for like actual chili. It doesn't even taste that good either. It's not even like it's not like your typical chili. This is more of like a thick, almost like poop. And it looks like poop. I mean, basically looks like poop. Like if you reach back there and get a little poop on your finger, that's what it looks like. Fucking gross. In fact, it probably is poop. Probably somebody pooped in a thing. That's what it looks like. It looks like shit. It literally looks like a can full of shit. But I got these crackers, so I can just kind of dip it on the cracker and eat that. I bought they weren't saltines. I don't remember what they are. There's like this other brand, and so I bought some crackers, and I'm like really proud of myself for buying crackers. Like I'm like legitimately happy that I bought these fuckers. So, you know, it is what it is. Oh, another fucking thing I want to talk about before I end this. So I think the last April. No, I'm sorry. There is some sort of global climate change. I don't give a fuck what anybody's got to say. Because May feels like fucking April, and April felt like fucking shit. Okay, fuck you. I don't need no fucking science to prove it. I look out my goddamn window, it's fucking suck outside. That's the weather. What's the weather? Suck. Anyways, last April, and the beginning of the April 1st, basically, I ordered these little plant kits where you plant like herb gardens and shit, and they come with they have the little biodegradable, I don't know what you call those things, but the little pots. Because what you do is you take the pot and then you plant it in actual soil. Well, I don't need to do that because I'm not gonna be transferring it to a bigger pot. I'm just gonna leave it in what it is. So whatever, and it comes with the little discs, and you put the water in, and it poofs out, and you get the dirt, and you put the dirt in, you put the seeds in, and you let the shit grow. Well, I had a couple grow. I had like 3 of the 5 grow last year, and the fucking birds in the middle of the goddamn night came and ate my goddamn shit, and they ate all my fucking plants, and I got so fucking pissed off that I took all those things and I threw them out into the rose bushes out by the rock out there. So pissed off, so fucking pissed off. Whatever. Well, I decided to give it another go, give the old girl another whirl this year. And instead of doing it in April, I did it in May. And it's been fucking cold. I'm surprised my plants didn't die. Well, last year I had bought these little bonsai trees because they came in a nice little kit, and I was like, bonsai tree would be kind of cool. Because I wanted to get some indoor plants, I wanted a plant. I don't know why. I figured as long as I water it, I don't really kill it, It would be nice to have something, because I thought maybe the air would be a little fresher in here if I had some plants or something. I don't know. Maybe I was wrong on that, but delusions of grandeur, I guess. So I said, you know what? Maybe I'll do a bonsai tree because they look cool. Mr. Miyagi kind of shit. So I bought one of those. I didn't get anything to grow out of those. Now they take 3 to 5 weeks apparently for the seed. Now, you're supposed to boil the fucking seed, or, put them in hot water and soak them for 24 hours, which I didn't do the first time. So, this time I said, I'm going to do it right. So I did it. Now, I don't know if that shit's going to grow, because I left the seeds outside. Now, they're seeds. They should be able to withhold the weather and shit, but I don't know. Whatever. They probably froze solid. Well, yeah, they probably did during that fucking 20 below winter. They were outside. They were out, like, downstairs. I mean, it was cold down there, but they weren't, like, outside, but they were downstairs, so they were technically outside without actually being outside, if you get what I mean. It's like as close as outside you're going to get. It was pretty cold down there. So I don't even know if the seeds are still viable. But anyways, I planted 4 of them. And we're talking, it's been about a week and a half, pushing 2 weeks. And I have the bonsai should take 3 to 5 weeks, so I got another 3 weeks of wondering if this shit's even going to grow, and I don't know. But the other 5, the herb garden, So far, I've got the thyme. The thyme is growing like an old broad. It's growing good. And I just got a little sprout from the parsley. Now, I took all the seeds and I planted every fucking seed they had. Because realistically, I could have taken all 5 of those little pots and just planted just parsley in all of them. That's how many seeds they gave me. But I was like, fuck this. I'm going to put them all in there. Something's going to grow. Just, it is. Because, well, what I did is I had this little poker and I poked a little hole, dumped a couple seeds in, covered it over, went over like a quarter of an inch, poked another hole, put another couple seeds. I did that all the way around. So I put like, I probably put 50 seeds in the fucking thing. And I got 2 of the 5 to grow. None of the bonsais. I got 4 bonsais and 5 herbs. So far, 2 are growing. I'm a little pissed by that, but you know, it is what it is. Now, if those fucking birds eat my shit, I'll fucking set fire to that goddamn roof. The entire fucking universe, these cocksucking little birds gotta come up and eat my shit and build nests and shit all over my deck. It pisses me off. I'll set the whole fucking thing ablaze. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. They got the entire fucking backyard. They got the pole barn. They got the actual barn. They've got... Shit, there's a fucking deck on the other side. They could go over there and fuck around. No, they gotta come over and fuck with me. And poop on my shit and eat my shit. So anyways, I was talking about in the last clip how I bought this box of 40 of the little personal sized bags of chips. It was like this variety bag. Well, the box was big enough that I could put my plants in. So what I'm going to do is during the day, I'll open the box up. I'll go out with the dog. I'll open up the box, water them, leave them out. And then at night, I will close the box up. Because that's when the little fuckers come. The little fuckers want to sit there, keep, and chew up my fucking plants in the middle of the night. Thief in the fucking night, you little bastards. So I'll close the shit up, and it's like the box is perfect. Now, if they come out in the middle of the day, I don't know what to do. I never thought of it. Because what I should do is get like a net or something I could put over top of it. So they can be outside. Because technically they're supposed to be indoors, but I want them to get the light and stuff as much as I can. And I don't really want them inside. So again, if these fuckers start chewing that shit up, I'm going to be pissed. But yeah, the thyme is growing like crazy. And the parsley just started to grow, which is the one I really wanted. I don't like some of the cilantro. I don't give a fuck about the cilantro. And some of the other shit. I can't remember what the other one was. Oh, basil. I don't give a fuck about basil. I mean, if I want basil, I'll pick some up at the store, you know. But as far as like growing it, no. No, I don't need that shit. I'm just growing it because I need something in my fucking life to grow a plant or to keep a plant. Like, I can barely keep a dog, and it's like, I need something in my life that has value, you know? I don't know, you don't understand that, and I know you don't. You probably understand the need for, but you don't understand the need of, like, not having it and needing it. Because, again, your kids need you, your wife needs you, your people at work need you, your students need you, all that shit, people need you. You know, ain't nobody need me. I could, literally, if I fucking just cease to exist right now, nobody would remember me. Even you'd be like, well, you'd have such a busy fucking life, you wouldn't even have time to really think about it. So, even you, yeah, maybe on the weekend when you're sitting there like, oh, you know, okay, maybe. There ain't no more clips, you know. Yeah, ain't no more clips, but you got like 18 hours worth of no, shit, you got like 18 days. You probably have at least 6 months worth of audio from me. Because, shit, this is 2 hours long. 2.5 hours. It's just one clip, and I did a 2-hour clip yesterday. So just within the last week, you got at least 8 hours worth of clips from me. Just in the last week. So, yeah, there's some serious audio, man. I don't know, man. But, I don't know, man. I need people to know I exist, you know? I'm sorry. I don't even know if a podcast would do, because I don't know how that would work. Like, I don't know how a podcast would actually I don't know. I just wish I had somebody else around that I could roll ideas off. Like, they could do a good YouTube thing, but I got nobody to bounce stuff off of, you know? I'm trying to do something by myself, I'm not that entertaining. I'm not. I mean, I'm entertaining if you want, like, angry fat guy does stupid shit. Yeah, I could probably do that, but just sitting here prattling on about my life, who cares? I don't even care. I mean, honestly. So, when I have things like plants and shit, like, it was just little fucking stupid shit like that just makes me, I don't know, I need something, constructive, and I have nothing constructive in my life other than gaming, when that's just not really constructive at all. That's consumerism bullshit, because it's like one and done. I play the game and it's over, and I move on. You know, it's like that ever needing, wanting more. It just sucks.